gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Annie, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hi, I'm Wyatt. We're at the Flying Cows game, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, I love it. Yes, that was Wyatt. I met him a few months ago at a Cows game, and I used that open specifically because tonight is the final home game for our Flying Cows. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Friday, May 23rd, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. I hope you are happy to wrap up the week on a holiday weekend. Memorial weekend is this weekend, and of course, we want to be sure to take a moment to remember why we are able to have the extra day, because there are those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to spend the day with our friends and family and to kick off the beginning of the summer. So I want to thank every single family for the sacrifice they made for their loved one who is no longer here. All right. This show today, we're going to go over what's happening in Frederick, give you a highlight of what is going on so that you can mark your calendars. I also chat with Michelle Addo. She is a distinguished young women participant. And then Alan Bilinger, Frederick Flying Cows, talking about our final home game tonight. And talking a little bit about what it's like to come into a team like the Flying Cows and get to know him a little bit better. Don't forget, the shop at 401 North Market Street is open Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're even open Monday this week. So we have our pop-up vendor event Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So please come by, pick up your Good Morning Frederick merch, and Big Tree Memorial Fund will benefit from your purchase. All right, let's go ahead, and the faster we get through the show, the faster the weekend begins. This will be a great weekend to head to Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick. They're open daily, noon to 9 p.m. While you're there, you can also pick up a hot pretzel or even an iced coffee if you need to get yourself going a little bit. And if you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you. Order on Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats as well. Rita's also has a mobile unit available to come to an event maybe you're having, or they can cater as well. There is no reason not to have Rita's, 538 West South Street in Frederick. We're going to jump straight into what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, anything you need done to your floors, they can handle. Here, let me tell you for sure. We purchased that home for Mama Cone on Yellow Springs Road. Some animal had done a lot of stuff in the floors. And so we took up the carpet, and the wood in some places was sopping wet. Well, we had the team from Atlas come out, and they had to replace some of the floorboards because they were literally soaked. And there was no way to even sand them down. So they replaced some of the floorboards. One of the bedrooms had to have all the floors removed and new wood floors put in. They got us a great price, and they sanded and stained everything to match. It looks phenomenal. I got to tell you, I can't say enough great things about them. They came in, they worked hard, they cleaned up. Was excellent, excellent work. And I'm not just saying that because my brother Jeff works there for sure. You can check out their Google reviews and then give them a call. Ask for Jeff when you do, 301 948 9663. That's 301 948 Wood, or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. Okay, if you are out shopping this weekend, I ask you to pick up a pair of new shoes for one of our students in Frederick County. Last year, over 5,000 pairs of shoes, were donated and helped the kids in Frederick County through about 5 area resources like SHIP and Boys and Girls Club and Girls on the Run. And I think the Housing Authority was another one. I'll get the full listing of the beneficiaries of the shoe collection. But you can be sure that the kids who are getting the shoes are kids who need the shoes. And they are from kindergarten all the way up through year 12. So pretty much any shoe size that you come across, if you see it on sale, pick it up. You can drop them off at the Home of Everything Frederick, which is 401 North Market Street in downtown. We're open Wednesday to Sunday, 11 to 4. Or you can go to the Orioles Nest, which is right on West Patrick Street. Actually, their entrance faces Key Parkway and the Family Heritage Trust, located downtown Frederick. Or if you have $5 or $10 that you're able to donate through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, my details are on screen, or message me, and I'm happy to figure out a way to pick up a check. If you want to write it to Key City Rotary, you can do that as well. We will definitely make sure the money gets put to great use. All right, May 23rd, which is tonight, the final home game of the Frederick Flying Cows. Go get your tickets right now. GoFlyingCows.com. There's an after party at Sandbox Brew House after the game. Come say hi. Mama Cone and I will be at the game, always cheering on those Flying Cows. May 24th, Saturday, is Climbing for a Cause, benefits Girls on the Run. I will be set up out there from about noon to 2. Stop by. I've got my magnets for you to pick up because you're going to want them. Plus, Helping Hands and Caring Hearts has given me a ton of really cool makeup and jewelry to give to graduating seniors. So if you're graduating high school, you have a kid who's graduating high school, stop by and see me, not only at Tree Trekkers, but you can come by the Home of Everything Frederick this weekend and pick it up. And just our way of thanking you. I've dropped in a couple Good Morning Frederick goodies as well. 11 to 1 is the Frederick Keys Fan Fest. It's at Harry Grove Stadium. And also 11 to 4 is our pop-up vendor event all weekend long, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at the Home of Everything Frederick. And you can pick up some great gifts for Dad. Father's Day is coming June 15th. That is your couple week warning for sure. You can check out the shop all weekend long for some great gifts. Then starting on Tuesday, it is the Thurmont Community Ambulance Carnival at the Thurmont Event Complex. You can get your all-you-can-ride wristbands at local retailers in Thurmont. May 29th is that 4th Annual Senior Resource and Education Fair, which is at FCC. It is a presentation of SOAR. It's free, and you get a free box lunch as well. And then that evening, why don't you hang out at Monocacy Village Park's Pavilion at 409 Delaware Drive for Discover Civitan. They're going to be serving some light refreshments. All are welcome. If you wanted to give back, you want to join an organization that helps those who are mentally disabled, then you can find out more about what Civitan does in our community. May 31st, it is Run Like a Warrior Family Fun Run or Walk for Lyme disease awareness. Now, the LEAF program is Lyme education, something else, and something else, right? And so, what they do is go around to area schools and different events, educating people about ticks and tick borne illnesses. And they're really working to help prevent anyone from getting Lyme. And that's where the money goes. So you can come to Hood College anytime between 9 and 11 a.m. and you can register on the spot and walk around Hood's campus. Now, if I know you, I will walk with all of you as you come into the event. Okay. I will take a walk with all of you. We can chat. We can see what's going on. Okay. Hopefully, you all come around the same time, but I need to get my steps in and get some exercise. And I'm happy to spend some quality time with you. So come on out May 31st. From 10 to 5, it is the City of Brunswick's annual Spring Fest. And from noon to 3, Mount Pleasant Ruritan Club is having their community day, which is free food and free ice cream. Then our next carnival comes up June 2nd through 7th. That is the Ford County Lions Club Carnival. And finally, on June 5th, it is Touch a Truck and the Frederick Farm Bureau Safety Fair. It's at the Frederick Fairgrounds. You're going to be able to ride the mechanical bull for free thanks to Good Morning Frederick and Shannon Flannery, the real estate goddess of Maurer Realty, the founder of Everything Frederick and more, and the founder of the home of Everything Frederick. So please come on out to the Frederick Fairgrounds on June 5th. Now, if you want a quiet hour from 2 to 3, it will be quiet hour then. And then from 3 to 7, I'm going to say all heck breaks loose, right? For sure. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back with Michelle Addo, a distinguished young woman participant, and Alan Bilinger, a Frederick Flying Cow, talking about our final home game tonight. All of that comes up just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me. And I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information. I crack up every time I see Remy in the background of that one. All right, Karma's Auto Care. Yes, you can have your car looking as fabulous as the Good Morning Frederick Danny Mobile, as Sharon calls my car. Now, this is when Jared did the interior of this 12-year-old car. Jared found stuff left by the owner that we purchased the car from. I didn't even know it was in there. That's how detailed he is. Now, the exterior has gotten done recently as well, and he was able to take some of the marks that were on our beautiful wrap. He was able to get them out, even though he thought he wasn't going to be able to do it. So he does an amazing job. Karma's Auto Care. Now, tell him you saw him on Good Morning Frederick. He's going to get you a 5% discount off any service. He comes right to you, and does an amazing job for sure. Karma's AutoCare.com is the website. Reach out to Jared and get your car looking amazing. Now, it's not going to look as amazing because you don't have that beautiful wrap thanks to Auto Trim Design of Mid Maryland, of course, but you know what the deal is. All right. Now, I want to introduce you to Michelle Addo. She is a distinguished young woman participant, and she is a person of Frederick. People of Frederick is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Come see Shannon on Monday at the home of everything Frederick. But she and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued to make sure you feel better. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. She does massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and she has a whole healing journey program. You can check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. Or when you stop by the home of everything Frederick, you can see some of her sprays and infused oils that we have at the shop that you can purchase as well. Thehealingstorm.com for all the details. All right, I had the great pleasure of meeting Michelle, who just is in the throes of completing Distinguished Young Women for her junior year. Well, we have met quite a few distinguished young women, and here is another one. This is Oakdale Rising Senior Michelle Addo. Is it Addo, correct? Yeah?
Yes, it is Addo.
Okay. And you just you guys are still in the process of Distinguished Young Women because of the states or things like that. I think I'm trying to understand the whole process.
Yes, it's very extensive. But yeah, we completed our local competitions and I got titled Distinguished Young Woman of Spring Ridge. And now we move on for the state competition in which we compete for one spot and then one of us will get to go to nationals. So that's going to be really, really interesting.
Oh, very good. Now tell me how you first heard of Distinguished Young Women.
Of course. I heard about it from my school's guidance counselor. Her name is Miss Blum, and she is wonderful. She's always giving me opportunities. Specifically for me, I wanted scholarship opportunities. And so she sent me Distinguished Young Women just for me to take a look at and said I'd be a great candidate. And I ended up loving the entire organization and the whole program. And I'm so excited that she gave me this opportunity.
Okay, yes, I think it's excellent. So I think from speaking to others, you guys started your term kind of in January. Is that correct with school?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and Maryland is a state where all of the programming, except for a couple of the special events, are virtual. So you meet virtually and then, yeah.
hmm That's correct.
Okay, so how was that for you as far as, getting to know some of the other girls or women, young women in the organization or learning and kind of absorbing some of the information?
Yeah, so for meeting the woman in the organization, I unfortunately, because our local competition was virtual, I didn't get to meet a lot of the girls from other schools, but I did get to meet a lot of people from my school. So I got to meet two people who I was acquaintances with, but we became like even closer because of this program, which I really, really, really love. And just in general, this program has taught me a lot about communication and how hard it can be sometimes to reach out when it's virtual. And it's helped me be better at that because I'm not very good at like texting or calling or doing all this stuff. But through Distinguished Young Women's, it has taught me that it's important to reach out, just not even just for me, but for the other person's sake as well. So I'm glad I learned that through this process.
Yeah. What is your favorite subjects in school right now?
Oh, I love history. I love
Yeah.
history. In fact, I have a test, an AP Modern World History test coming up this Thursday. So I'm very excited.
Oh, very good. And what do you think your plans are for after graduation?
For after graduation, I would love, love, love. I want to be on the road to become an attorney one day. In fact, right now, like I'm interning at the Frederick County State's Attorney's Office and getting to know just how being an attorney works. And it's been the coolest experience ever. And it's just solidified that I really want to become an attorney one day.
I love it. Well, one thing I can say after talking to a number of you guys is that you are all amazing young women. I know you're going to do great things as you move forward. Coming up to your senior year, I'm sure you're very excited about that as well. What are you most looking forward to next year?
Oh my gosh. I think that the seniors just get a lot of opportunities in the school to connect. For me personally, I'm a part of two schools right now. I'm a part of the Frederick County Career and Technology Center, and I'm a part of Oakdale. And so, because of that, it's been hard for me to connect with other students at Oakdale. But my senior year is when my time with CTC ends. So, I'll get to have a bunch of time to spend with my peers. And it's going to be very fun. It's going to be a great time since it's our last year. We get to go through graduation and all these really cool milestones together.
Yeah. What are you studying at CTC?
For CTC, I'm in it for criminal justice slash homeland security.
Oh, very nice. That's excellent. I think some of the programming at CTC is phenomenal, gives you such a great understanding and really so many opportunities to start working even right out of high
Oh,
school, which I think is excellent. Really
I
is.
agree, yeah.
Okay, so what would you say to young women? So this program is for juniors in high school. So if you're a rising junior young woman right now, you would be able to apply to be a part of this program. What would you say to those young ladies watching right now on why this is such a great program?
Well, Distinguished Young Women's has given me so many opportunities just through the organization. And it has given me, like I said, so many opportunities to connect with people in my community. And I think it's such a great opportunity to put yourself out there. For me specifically, for the talent portion of Distinguished Young Woman, that was the one thing that I was so, so, so nervous about. But through Distinguished Young Woman, I've grown so much, not just as a person, but as an artist, because for my talent, I play piano. And it's helped me become more confident and more certain of myself and my abilities. And again, it gives you great connections and it's a great resume builder as well. I just think all around it's a great organization.
Well, that is phenomenal. Again, we are so happy that you are part of our Frederick community. We cannot wait to see what you continue to accomplish and certainly hope you bring your talents back to good old Frederick no matter where you end up.
Cool. Of course.
Yes. Well, have an awesome senior year. We wish you
Thank
all the
you.
best. And again, know that you're going to be successful no matter what. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for your time. It was so nice to meet you.
How wonderful are these young ladies and knowing they are a part of our community. I love it so much. All right, we got to take one more quick break. Then we're back with the Flying Cows. Alan Bilinger, one of our Frederick Flying Cows, talking about the final home game coming this evening. And all of that comes up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com. I've got to get down there. I don't have a 4x4. That's I got to find out what you do when you don't have a 4x4 because it's important for those of us that don't have them but want to go visit it. I'm going to talk to Drew and we're going to get that sorted out. ANS Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. ANS Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also put in some new windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. All you have to do is call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, because you watch Good Morning Frederick, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. That's all you got to do. And there it is for you. Just screenshot it right now. That way you have it and you can save it for later, but give her a call now and get it scheduled. All right. We want to talk about, let's see, we're going to do who is making our market. Market Makers is sponsored by the Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win, including hot scratch-offs like big money. $5 ticket can net you $50,000 or a $2 Monopoly ticket, top prize at $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play, and please play responsibly. Well, I tell you this, the Flying Cows are definitely making our Frederick market fun with affordable family entertainment and great basketball. I got the chance to chat with one of the new players, and here he is right now. So excited to chat with someone from the Frederick Flying Cows. And I have met more new players this year than ever, and I'm so excited. I've got Alan, and is it Bilinger?
Yeah, Bilinger.
Billinger. Okay,
Yeah.
Billinger. Who is new to our team this year, but had a good year so far. So, first of all, Alan, thank you for joining us on Good Morning Frederick.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So, where were you right before you came to Frederick?
Right before I came here, I came from Sudbury, Ontario, in Canada.
Oh, wow. Okay. And how was that experience?
Oh, that was a great experience. Yeah, definitely played some good basketball. Had a great time. Got to experience a new country. So yeah, just a great 6 months I had out there.
Yeah, and that's awesome as well. I love Ontario. It is beautiful up there, and it is nice to kind of, when you're overseas or in another country, kind of good when they speak the same language, and the money's kind of the same, but still fun nonetheless. Um, what did you intentionally try to come to Frederick, or did Frederick recruit you and talk you into coming down here?
I definitely think it's mutual. I think definitely in this business, both sides need to have, a want to have each other. So yeah, I definitely want to come and help Frederick win a championship. That was part of
Yeah,
my goal and part of Frederick's goal. So I think it worked out.
absolutely. It's been a phenomenal year so far. Just 2 losses in the regular season, which really you can't, shake a stick at. That's pretty great.
Yeah.
And playoffs will be coming up here in June. Tonight is the final home game at the barn for you guys. What do you expect to have over? I think you guys have, and then one more game in the regular season. Is that correct?
Yeah, we play Friday night, I believe, at home and Sunday on the road.
Yeah, very good. What's been the one thing about this season that you've taken away being here in Frederick? It looks like the team gets along great with so many players coming in new this year. Has that been your experience?
Oh yeah, I mean, and we definitely have the team house, so that helps us, I think, bond as well. Having everybody together. We practice every day out the week, so I'm just having that time as teammates, help us build that bond.
And what about Coach Ed? What do you think about Coach Ed?
Oh, Coach Ed's good, man. I love Coach Ed. He's pretty solid, up front with it. So yeah, can't complain about him at all.
Yeah, he is. I'm telling you, he seems to take talent from everywhere and be able to bring it together to a nice gel. And I love that. You guys all seem to be having a good time while on the court, but also delivering amazing basketball. Have you been playing basketball ever since you were a kid?
Yeah, since I can remember, probably. I mean, now at this point, it's probably been 20 years I've been playing. So yeah, a long
Yeah,
time.
I love it. And what do you think of Frederick so far?
Oh, it's been nice. In Canada, the weather doesn't get as warm as it does in Frederick, so I'm glad to have that
Yeah.
warm sunshine out here. So yeah, it's definitely been nice to take some walks and everything.
Yeah. And are you going to be where's your home state?
My home state is in Illinois.
Okay, all right. Excellent. Well, look, we hope that you guys have a successful last two games. I feel like you will. And we invite everybody to get their tickets. GoFlyingCows.com. Get your tickets. Pack the barn for the last home game. And we look forward to finding out. Hopefully, we have some playoff games here in Frederick to cheer you guys on to that next level.
Thank you so much.
All right. We will see you later.
Sounds good.
All right. Want to thank Alan for joining me just before they kind of do a little shoot around practice for sure. All right. That's going to wrap it up for me on this holiday weekend. I hope you have time to enjoy with family and friends. And once again, I just ask you take a moment to think about the people that sacrificed ultimately for our country so that we get the extra day. I want to thank them personally, their families, for the ultimate sacrifices they made on this Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys have a great one, but let's do what we do best, Frederick. Let's get out there and let's be